What else? Now, you're doing a film, too, I understand.
That's right. Starting this July, we're going to be filming in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and doing my own feature, which I co-wrote with my manager, Jay Levy, who's also directing. And it's a little early to talk about it now. It's not going to be out till next year sometime. All I can say is it's kind of a cross between It's a Wonderful Life, Purple Rain, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's kind of a love story. You know?
A love story, yeah. Weird Al style. Al, when you get involved in making an album, putting it out, most artists then will go on a tour to support the album, I think is the phrase that's used. Now, how are you going to go on tour and do Fat?
Well, we're not going to be going on tour for a while because of the movie. We're going to be
you gain a little weight.
Right, yeah. So I'm going to go through the whole Robert De Niro thing and gain 800 pounds and, you know, really get into the character. I think it's very important.
Now, getting into the character, does that come first and then the words, or do you write the parody and then figure out how the heck am I going to do it?
Yeah, the latter is usually the way we do it. I figure out what I'm going to do, and then later on I go, oh, why did I write that? Now I got to do this.
You picked a field that some might consider some parodies easy pickings, because rock and roll is, in a sense, a parody itself sometimes.
Well, yeah, some would think so. I mean, some people are more parodies of themselves than others. I choose to parody, in most cases, people who are a little serious. It's better if they take themselves, in fact, a bit seriously, but that's not always the case. Michael Jackson is really a terrific example of somebody who has a great sense of humor about themselves.
You, in a sense, are mining a field that nobody else is in, and when Grammy time rolls along, your album is in competition with usually spoken word, stand-up comedy albums. Is that fair, do you think? That's
interesting you brought that up, because that does seem a little strange to me. In the comedy field in the Grammys, you have spoken word albums competing against musical comedy albums. You have singles competing against albums, which it seems like apples and oranges to me. I don't see how that would work.
Now, when you start to work on a song, or let's forget about the song you have already worked on, what do you look for? I mean, you have to be thinking now about another album, or will be soon. What type of tunes do you look for?
Basically songs that are big hits. On my current album, the parodies are all parodies of #1 songs. So obviously something that's gained a lot of popularity, something that's getting an extraordinary amount of play on the radio, and something with a lyrical or musical hook. It has to have enough words to do a parody of. One exception actually is my George Harrison parody. I wanted to do a parody of Got My Mind Set on You, because I thought that was very recognizable and identifiable, but there weren't a whole lot of lyrics to it. So I used that as the hook. It's called This Song Was Just 6 Words Long.
And this interview has been longer than 6 words long, and it's been a pleasure to have you with us. Tomorrow on MTV, there's going to be Weird Al's parody. Is that the name of it?
Al TV.
Al TV.
Taking over for 2 hours and playing all the videos I want to watch.
And I have regards for you, Al, from your Uncle Frankie and all the Yanks.
All right. Thankfully.
Okay, good night.